Breaking news. Ipob is a threat to us. Fülãñï, reply Akeresolu. The indigenous people of Biafran leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has arrested the presidency's response. He reacted to Governor Rotimi Akeresolu's move to evict Fülãñï herdsmen from forest in Ogun State. Following the high rate of criminalities which come in form of kidnappers, raping of women, and killings allegedly being committed by criminals hidden in forests across Ondo State, Governor Akeresolu had given herdsmen a several-day ultimatum to vacate the areas, but in his swift reactions, the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeder Association of Nigeria cried out over their governor's directive leaders of the presidencies and the statements made by the presidency through the senior assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari, Garba Shehu, cautioning Akeresolu against the move, saying that the elders cannot leave the forest by any reasons or whatsoever. Nnamdi Kanu feels that it is now clear to all the sundry, especially the Yorubas, that Fülãñï grand stratagem is to use the herdsmen from all areas and sail to conquer lands in the entire south. It is not clear now to all and sundry, especially my Yoruba brethren, that Fülãñï grand stratagem is to use Fülãñï herdsmen or the terrorists from all across the Sahel to conquer our ancestral lands in the entire south, with thereby turning the whole of Nigeria into almighty Fülãñï caliphate, as Ipob has been warned for years. In their ignorance, some ignorant Yoruba Fulani commentators and journalists, they called us all manner of imprinted names just because we saw what they were unable to see many years. Little did few guided individuals know that the Fülãñï terrorists in Aso, they saw Ipob as the only credible obstacles on their path to the total conquest of their entire south. Today, my Yoruba friends are feeling the full impact of true Jagaweed intervention or intentions of his Fülãñï presidency on their lives. He wrote. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. You heard what Shehu Sani has just said, the advocate to president, or should I say the assistant and publicity secretary on media and publicity, going against what Nnamdi Kanu's decision of chasing out every Fulanis in the community, warning them never to come back. But Shehu Sani said that quit notice ordered by Akeresolu, because Akeresolu is also in support of their vacation. He said that the Shehu Sani said that the quit note over by Akeresolu was wrong. That they shouldn't have chased the Fulanis out of the community. You can imagine, because Akeresolu has given them ultimatum to vacate Ondo forest reserve. So this is what is causing commotion between Sani and Akeresolu. What Akeresolu do to me is not the wrong thing. It's not wrong, because he's trying to protect his people, the lives and properties of his people. That's what he's trying to protect. Even if these people are not armed, they need to vacate that area, because whenever their boss is gives them go ahead to do this, forget it. They will do it and do it over and over. For now, that they're not harmed, they've not had it in mind to treat or to kill these people. It's high time they leave before they start the activities. This is what Akeresolu thought of, and gave them 7 days ultimatum to vacate Ondo State, Ondo Forest Reserve. But immediately Sani heard it, it was against him. You can imagine. It was against him, which nobody ever expected. Instead of Sani to support Akeresolu, he was against Akeresolu. That shows that Sani is one of the sponsors of this so-called terrorists, of these herdsmen distracting and destroying farms and lives. Instead of you to support as an assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari, at least even if you're a suspect or you are their sponsors, there's the way you do things, so they will not feel that you, or they will not say that you are also responsible for all these killings, kidnappings in this country. Look at what he did. That means that God wants to start exposing them one after the other, going against the warning of Akeresolu. You can imagine. That. Jonathan Kanu supported and also did the same thing, and people are against him. Before you know it, Akeresolu and Nnamdi Kanu did not show concern of this to their members. By protecting their lives and properties. They will say this is not a good leader, this is not a good person, and all of that. He cannot even protect his people, not knowing that they did, but there's somebody deep down there that is putting a stop to this. Is this fair? You can imagine. You can imagine what Garba Shehu is doing. This is so unexpected. I don't believe this. Their secret is now being opened one after the other, and definitely all their secrets will definitely be opened this year as we never pass this year. That is it. So viewers, you have heard what Nnamdi Kanu had just said. You heard what he said about the way he reacts as the presidency battles Governor Akeresolu, because he supports what Akeresolu did, and Sani and the presidency are against Akeresolu. So viewers, your take concerning this news is very much important. Please don't hesitate to drop every of your comments below.